How'd you guys meet each other? You're currently married
Yes.
To each other, yeah.
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah. Just making sure we're on the same page.
All right, cool. How'd you guys meet?
So I was watching his YouTube stuff, like 2018, I think, like because it was the Swedish election around that time, and I was interested in politics. And then I think he said in one of his videos that he had an Instagram and that he needed people to stop DMing him that wasn't cutie pies. And then I messaged him and said, "Am I a cutie pie?" And then you replied in like 2 minutes. And then that's when I was in New Zealand. And I guess you wanted to escape America or like LA for a little bit. And then flew to New Zealand.
Where were you mentally there? Like, because we've talked to this timeline. Where's 2018?
Was it 18, 19?
Where was the low point? Or that was way earlier?
Low point carpet cleaning. That was like 2010.
Oh, okay.
2018 was probably your peak.
What do you? Every day now is my peak. What do you mean? That was my peak. Why would you say that?
Nobody ever admits being past their prime. Just so.
Well, I mean, my prime is still
okay. It was around. It was probably around the time where you were getting a lot of lefties through your community, and you were really like thinking about that they would go too far.
Maybe that was. I think that was still when Hassan and Vosh were both in my community.
Exactly. So I would say it feels like there was not really like much issues when it comes to like to your stuff or like your work stuff back then.
Oh, something we didn't talk about is that like there were no politics on Twitch. I exclusively inhabited that place for like 2 years because nobody else did it because it was a really toxic environment for politics. So for a couple of years as it grew, like I kind of grew the whole space because nobody was doing it yet.
What did that look like? You're having like political debates, political discourse?
Yeah, mainly like going into YouTube people to try to argue with them or just doing politics on stream, like reading stories, researching stuff, talking about stuff. But there's not like other people on Twitch to debate about politics because there was no politics. It was, yeah.
Was there a debate in the space of communism, socialism, social democrats, kind of like this? Are you trying to outline your own position during that time?
I think it was mainly me fighting against conservatives because it was like Trump stuff. And then it was coming off the back of like, there was this movement called Gamergate and there was all this anti-SJW stuff on the internet. And I was like the SJW, like the progressive that was fighting on the progressive side of things. So I think that's what I was known for. But I was fighting with people off of Twitch because on Twitch, there weren't very many political discussions happening.
So you were holding the SJW flag.
Yeah.
To what degree do you still hold it? Like, what's the Steelman case for SJW?
I mean, like, I'm still very much that SJW from 2018, 2019, but the positions have moved so much farther left that some people might not call me that anymore. I'm not sure. It depends on who I'm talking to.
So it's basically, what is a social justice warrior? Like being sensitive to the experience of others.
Yeah, being sensitive and empathetic towards the experience of others and then trying to build a better world that like suits as many different types of people as possible while being like aware of like their needs.